Today's horoscope, Gemini September 24th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The Sun has just begun visiting a playful, creative sector of your solar chart, and will light up this area until October 22nd. This cycle reminds you to connect with your inner child and awakens your desire to create, share, and express yourself. Your focus shifts to more creative and entertaining pastimes, romance, or sport. You're likely to feel a little lighter, freer, and happier. Whatever you do now has a unique flair, and your emotional life is especially colorful. It's a smooth, supportive cycle. If you've been working too hard or thinking too much, this is a time to find ways to let go of stress and to add more playful or creative activities to your life. Making time for recreation is important now, although it may very well come to you naturally. Today, news or conversations can be freeing and eye-opening. You can be in an excellent position to make fortunate connections through your creative thinking and communications. You may meet someone today who is a karmic lover. However, this wouldn't likely lead to a happy or healthy relationship. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet, shivers through the sky, she will clash with powerhouse Pluto. This means that any new love found now could feel like an instant attraction with overwhelming passion and infatuation. However, it could also lead down a very dark path, one of abuse, manipulation, jealousy, or darker journeys. Don't get caught in a love game now. You'll ultimately regret it and may find it is one of the most challenging situations in your life. How can you be taken seriously as a professional without sacrificing who you are? Growing pains will be evident as the moon in your sign conjuncts Jupiter in your sign and squares Saturn retrograde in Pisces. On one hand, he might want to be seen as someone fun and lighthearted at work. On the other hand, you may also want to be taken seriously as an authoritative figure. It is time to strike a balance between both of these personalities in your work life without sacrificing one for the other. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Your emotions may run high, but you still may have trouble catching up with them. Today's transit makes you especially sensitive to criticism, so keep your distance in order to you have perspective on where others may be coming from. A quiet, centering yoga session would be good. Be gentle on yourself, nothing too tough. Ease your way into your emotional center. If the last few days have tended to sap your morale a bit, this is going to change a lot in the hours coming up. Indeed, the vibrations of the day will be beneficial, and things will advance positively except in your professional life where you will meet with some difficulties. Don't give up and keep working with vigor, and very soon this new, positive outlook on life will bear fruit. You should have confidence in yourself and dare undertaking new projects both in your personal and professional life. Having the moon in Gemini will keep you emotionally and intuitively engaged during some significant shifts in the heavens today. While Venus's departure from a playful and creative part of your chart will end her partnership with Jupiter in Gemini, the Sun's return just before she leaves ensures a smooth transition. This has helped maintain a balance between work and play as Venus returns to your work sector, initiating the first planetary activity on the job front this year. She becomes part of a team that promises to make the coming months exceptionally exciting across income, work, and career areas. In a case of perfect timing, it is during Venus, the planet of love's final days in your romantic sector and in time to pass the torch, that the Sun returns. This is the point in each year when the solar will always shift onto matters of the heart, but with Venus having already spent weeks fueling the spirit of romance. Venus also leaves behind the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, leaving you with the resolve and confidence to keep following your heart. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's energy presents a unique opportunity for growth and positivity, even if the initial vibe feels a bit tense. With the moon in curious Gemini squaring off with Saturn retrograde in intuitive Pisces and later aligning with expansive Jupiter in Gemini, the cosmic atmosphere may seem a bit challenging at first. You might notice an emotional heaviness or feel somewhat restricted, making it hard to maintain your usual optimism. It's almost as if something is holding you back from fully embracing the positive energy around you. But here's the thing, this is the perfect moment to seek out the silver lining. On the health front, things are looking positive. You're likely to feel physically well, with your thoughtfulness and self-control helping to keep you balanced. However, just like in social interactions, it's essential not to overdo things. Enjoy yourself, but keep everything in check. Have you ever noticed how, when you maintain moderation, you feel better overall? Whether it's in eating, drinking, or simply how much energy you're expending, today's cosmic reminder is to keep things balanced. Overindulgence might seem tempting, but moderation is the secret to long-term well-being. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the significant cosmic shifts happening today. The Sun is moving into Libra, the sign of balance, while Venus, the planet of love and desire, enters intense Scorpio. These shifts signal a powerful transformation, especially when it comes to relationships. Libra season brings an emphasis on fairness, equality, and harmony in all aspects of life. It's a wonderful time to reflect on how balanced your relationships are. Have you been giving too much in certain areas and not receiving enough in return? Or perhaps you're realizing that you need to open yourself up to receive more love and support. Libra energy is all about seeking fairness and mutual respect, making this a perfect time to restore balance in your interactions. Whether it's in friendships, romantic partnerships, or even at work, consider how the give-and-take dynamic plays out for you. What does balance look like in your life right now? Are there areas where you feel like you're carrying more than your share of the weight? Or maybe there are relationships that could benefit from a little more attention and care. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Sometimes simply talking it out can help bring clarity to these situations. And then there's Venus in Scorpio, which brings a whole different vibe. Scorpio energy is deep, transformative, and incredibly passionate. This isn't about surface-level connections anymore, it's about getting to the core of what matters in your relationships. If you've been yearning for more emotional depth or craving a more meaningful connection with someone special, this could be the start of a profoundly romantic and transformative period. However, there's a caveat. With Scorpio's intensity comes the desire for control, and that can sometimes lead to emotional entanglements or power struggles. The key here is to focus on building intimacy, not control. Have you ever noticed how much deeper your connections become when you're vulnerable and open, rather than trying to control the outcome? At the same time, there's a gentle reminder to watch out for overindulgence. Whether it's in socializing, food, drink, or spending, today's energy may tempt you to go a bit overboard. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment, but it's important to remember that moderation is key to maintaining balance. Have you ever overindulged in something, maybe a shopping spree or a night out of Euro, only to regret it later? We've all been there, and today's energy encourages you to enjoy life, but with a sense of balance and self-care. Overextending yourself, whether physically, emotionally, or financially, can take a toll over time. What's one area of your life where you could use a little more moderation? As these cosmic shifts unfold, remember that they're here to guide you toward greater balance, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling life. Trust the process, be mindful of your energy, and take things one step at a time. What are you focusing on today? Where are you feeling called to make adjustments or find more balance? Let's keep the conversation going. Share your experiences in the comments, and let's support each other as we navigate these energies together.